Yes.
Fullbacks
So
and
it's
tight ends.
fullbacks and tight ends. So the one thing you got to look at with this scheme, and it's very much personnel based, right? So what Kubiak wants to do, and what this scheme has done all the way back to Bill Walsh when he brought it in with the 49ers in the 80s, is your tight ends become a very crucial part in mismatches, especially when you force defenses to play a certain package. And so when you bring two tight ends onto the field, like AJ Barner and Elijah Arroyo, and even if you have a fullback in there that is a viable receiver, that's the key point in this too. You look at Robbie Utes and you look at Brady Russell. Yes, especially in Robbie Utes' case, he's very much a bulldozer and can run people over. We saw it in the preseason, but he's athletic enough that if you get him in the flats and he catches the ball, he can turn that up into a 15-yard gain. And it's the same thing with the tight ends. You're not going to see a lot of what we saw last year with Ryan Grubb, and even with Shane Waldron. As much as Waldron was supposed to be from this tree, he was a grave departure from it in some respects, where we saw a lot of 11 personnel, we saw some 10 personnel, we saw a bunch of different things like that. You're going to see more of the 12 personnel. You're going to see more of the 13 personnel. You might see 21 and 22 personnel even. And with that, what it does is it causes a defense to take some of their DBs off the field. And we know for the last few years in the NFL, teams have gone to a too high shell. They've gone to nickel and dime packages a lot, bringing that extra DB on, taking linebackers off. Well, if you're nickel defender, like, put it this way, if it's, say, Witherspoon, that not Nick Emenwari, but a Witherspoon type, a true nickel corner, is having to take on Robbie Utes coming off the edge, play in and play out, that's going to beat up your nickel corner. And then now he's also having to cover an AJ Barner or Elijah Arroyo, who's 6'5", 6'6" plus, 250 plus, that can move.